Live from the hot desert suspicions of Phoenix, Arizona, we bring you Week 22's action here on Chao 2015 with the hottest host in town, Brandon Shannings! Hello, Phoenix! And we're red hot and ready to go. Are you ready? Alright, and hello to you folks at home. Welcome to Week 22's action here on Chao 2015. Well, we're just 1 week away from finding out who will be the 2015 Supreme Champion of Chao Racing with the annual Tournament of Champions held in Toronto, Canada. But right now, we'd like to present some more time wishes from Phoenix, Arizona, and what a lovely crowd it is. So, let's get this race underway, Paul. Alright, and to start off Week 22, we have our two-time defending champion Jason Hill, along with Iron's fabulous warrior Steve Wingman, the crime master Rusty Williamson, and from the Hip Hop Trees, Derek the Play. And this week's edition is sponsored by Taco Bell. We hope you enjoy your favorite taco seasons with either mild, hot, or fire sauce. Visit your local Taco Bell dealer today and see why it is spicy hot good. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. So, Steve Wingman looking to clinch the #1 seed tonight will win. Meanwhile, Rusty Williamson, the Crime Buster, looks for his 7th straight win in his wonderful hot streak so far. Jason Hill also trying to get back in rankings. We'll find out who will be the big winner tonight. Right now, there goes 3 of the 4 Chao, pressing down the line. And now the others are going to shake the fruit. And they're off and running. Now they're heading toward the bridges. And who will get the winning toss for Week 22? It's the Crime Buster, Rusty Williamson. And he's flying down the aisles to the water. And now number 8 is going to join him for dear life. He's going to swim like crazy. As speed burst number 2 will be made by number 1, who really needs a catching up to do because he's in last place on the land. Right now, Steve Wingman is in the lead. But here comes Derek to Play, Rusty Williamson, and Jason Hill. All 3 of them are catching up to Island's fabulous warrior. Can they make the pass? We'll find out soon enough. We're approaching the 1 minute mark as number 2 gets a turn now. Trying to lead number 1 in the dust. I think it's going to move up 1 place. Yep, 1 place. Ahead of number 8. Right now, number 1 still needed some help. He's still in last place on the pack, and he gets some help. Now trying to stay alive with the other silver Chao. Meanwhile, Steve Wingman continues, and oh boy, all 4 Chao are closing in on each other. Well, anyway, number 8 will get the next command of speed bus, and now he leads with a 4 silver Chao ahead of number 1. Numbers 1 and 2 are battling. Numbers 2 and 7 are battling for dear life. But I don't think they'll get any speed bus now and then. Yep, I don't think so. Next speed bus belongs to the Crime Buster Rusty Williamson. That's his 2nd speed bus for the race. He's currently battling with Jason Hill and Hip Hop 3's Derek to Play. But I think Steve Wingman is going to hold on for the victory. Wow, Rusty Williamson went a little too far that time. Boy, interesting. As our 2-time defending champion Jason Hill takes the next speed bus, Steve Wingman clinches the #1 seed with the win tonight. So Steve Wingman is expected to have the #1 seed for the 2016 playoffs. He started this season, so that means he should have Superstar of the Year honors this year. Great job by Steve Wingman, and we're going to present our Superstar of the Year honors to Steve Wingman at the end of the season. That's right, but we're not done yet. We'll be back with more SI action for you after the break. Do not go away. Wow, what a great start to the week. So who do we have for race number 2? Race number 2 is going to feature Vincent Chester of Devil Mayhem. And one half of our defending champion today's brothers, Kenny Days, is here. Along with the Mexican with Carl Kamen and Nick Gimmick, who partnered with Jason Hill to represent the 2014 Tag Team Champions. Good luck to the 4 of you. Please start the race. And there goes the 4 Chao, busting down the line. And it looks like number 2 is going to pass, so he will have a lot of catching up to do after his nap. Right now, the 4 Chao are closing in on each other. These 4 Chao are going to bring the fruit, which is going to have the coconut-like fruit. And And it looks like Ricardo and Nick are both dancing. And there goes Vincent Chester. He has the lead. Kenny Days trying to make the pass in second as the first superstar gets beat is number 1 as he tries to catch up with the crowd. And what's he gonna do? He's gonna take the water. I know Vince and Kenny took the water, but let's see who's gonna come up on top after this race. Number 7 is getting left behind as number 2 gets speed bus to number 2 of this race, trying to catch up over land. Right now he's in 6th place over land. Right now, who will get the next speed bus? It is Nick Gimmick, that's who. And now he's trying to catch up. I think it's going to move up a couple of places by that speed bus. Yep. And as we approach the 1 minute mark, Vincent Chester trying to hold off Kenny Days for the lead. As number 7 will get a turn now, trying to lead numbers 2 and 8 in the dust. Right now, numbers 2 and 8 are getting left behind. These two Chao are battling for dear life, but I don't think we'll get any speed bus every now and then, don't you think? Next speed bus belongs to number 1. That's his 2nd speed bus on the race. Cody Simpson 3rd place on the pack. And back up in front, Vincent Chester still having a great time. I think he's going to get an easy victory. And look at this, number 8 winning the next speed bus. And he moves up a couple of places because 2 of the Chao are going last and number 1 is pausing for a moment. So number 8 moves up 3 spots to 4th place. And the next speed bus we made by number 7. That's his 2nd speed bus on the race. Right now, Vincent Chester trying to wrap this race up, trying to hold off Kenny Days for the victory. I think he's going to do it right over there. Who got the next speed bus? It is Ricardo Cayman, that's who. But I think he's going to wind up in 3rd place, don't you think? Number 2 is just singing the last place blues, ladies and gentlemen. Core number 2. It's very interesting. And Vincent Chester gets the win. That's 1 win for Vincent Chester. 1/2 of Devil Mayhem. And it looks like number 2 is going to get the last speed bus, but I think he's going to stay in last place. Yep, I think so too. Kenny Days came in 2nd, and Ricardo came in. We'll have to settle for 3rd. Vincent Chester got the win. That's right. I will be right back with Alvin Heaton, the license to drive, after we find out about this. Alright, race number 3. That's right, race number 3 will feature the license to drive Alvin Heaton, Eric Crosby, the AC Gambler Tower Falls, which will be heading to Caesars on Christmas Eve, and the intelligent scientist Peter Starkhouse. The players are lined up to be ready to go, so without further ado, let's have a Chao race! Alright, here they come. And it looks like number 1 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. And right now, and it looks like Peter Starkhouse taunts for a moment. And it looks like Eric Crosby is going to rest. Right now, the 4 Chao are going to approach the palm trees. And they're going to eat the food. And it looks like Peter Stockhouse is going to have the best position, number 4. Number 8 has the lead right now, followed by number 7. And it looks like Peter Stockhouse is going to rest. As the license to drive, Alvin Heaton takes the opening toss this time around. And he is heading for the water, along with Eric Crosby. And Peter Stockhouse decides to join along with the group. And who will get speed bus number 2 of this race? It's going to be number 1, Natsu, trying to hold off Tyler Foltz for 7th place. Right now, number 8 is getting left behind in the crowd. But I don't think he'll get any speed bus now and then. Next speed bus belongs to, as we pass the 1 minute mark, next speed bus belongs to Peter Starkhouse, and he's going to move up to 2nd place because Alvin Heaton is going to rest. So he's suspended to drop down to 3rd place over the pack. Right now, the 4 Chao are heading towards the checkout arena. As the next speed bus we made by the AC Gambler, Tyler Foltz. He was going to rest, but he woke up immediately. And now he's battling them with the numbers 2 and 8 in a freeway battle for dear life over the pack. As he gets back-to-back speed bus, he leads number 2s and 8 in the dust. Now he's in 5th place over the pack. Right now, number 2 is getting last place. but he gets a speed bus, and look at that! He moves up a couple of places. Now he's in 5th place. By now it is Peter Stockhouse and Eric Crosby fighting to the end. As the next speed bus we may buy, the License to Drive, Alvin Heaton. That's his 2nd speed bus for the race. Cody Simpson 3rd place for the pack. Right now number 7 is singing in the last place blues, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think he'll catch up every now and then. As Alvin Heaton takes back-to-back speed bus, it looks like Eric Crosby's going to hold on Peter Stockhouse for the victory. Yep, Eric Crosby gets the win. That's going to be followed by Peter Stockhouse in 2nd and Alvin Heaton in 3rd place. And we have just enough time for one more speed bus on this race. It will be made by number 8. So Eric Crosby has hold on Peter Stockhouse for the win. That was a great race. That's right. Coming up, we have New Jersey Devil John Stevenson. But first, have a look at this. Well, we are sure we have a good time so far here in Phoenix, Arizona. So let's see, what do we have next? Who do we have for race number 4? Race number 4 will feature New Jersey Devil John Stevenson, Vince Nason, the prototype James Wilson, and Raymond Hill. It's best of luck to these 4 players on the hunt to stay alive for next season's roster. Good luck to the 4 of you. Let's rock this place! Alright, here we go. Busting down the line. Here comes the Ford Chao running wild down the aisles like always. And the first obstacle on the course is the palm trees, which are going to bring down that coconut-like fruit. And now they're going to eat the fruit. And there goes John Stevenson busting down the line. He has the lead over the Ford Chao. Right now, Raymond is catching up to him in 2nd place. As the first superstar against Peepers is the prototype James Wilson, trying to stay alive in the pack, and he's going to head for the water. Right now it is number 8 who's way behind on the competition right now. I don't think he's got any speed bus now and then. Who got speed bus number 2 of this race? It's number 7, who's trying to hold out number 2 in a hurry. And guess what, fans? James Wilson, the prototype, has took a shortcut. So I think he's going to get another win on his board. As we head back into number 7. He continues to dominate over the Ford Stewart Chao. He has the lead on the Ford Stewart Chao at the current moment. Right now, number 8 is still way behind. As we pass the 1 minute mark, things are getting intense here in Phoenix, Arizona. As the next US we made by Raymond Hill. And he makes a pass from John Stevenson to take 2nd place. Right now, Vince Nason is trying to catch up in 4th place, with number 7 right behind him, and down goes number 7. That's going to cause some serious damage. Anyway, who got the next speed bus? It's number 8. He finally gets some help. That was a good business right there. Now he's trying to stay alive in the pack. Can he make a comeback? We'll find out soon enough. And it looks like Raymond Hill is scoring the best. That's the next speed bus we made by the Jersey Devil, John Stevenson. He gets back 2nd place from Raymond Hill. But I think James Wilson, the prototype, is going to hold off John Stevenson for the victory. As the next speed bus we made by number 1. I think it's going to move up 1 or 2 places with that speed bus. And number 8 is going to last. So he's going to be only last place still. And the winner of this race is the prototype, James Wilson. As John Stevenson gets another speed bus. I think he's going to want him in 2nd place. And I think Raymond Hill is going to settle for 3rd. And that should do it for this race. So the prototype, James Wilson, got another victory on the board. That's right, Paul. Congratulations to James Wilson on a job well done. Well, we have Antonio Band Walter Wolf Racing almost ready to go. So when we come back, we're going to have it. Don't go away. Okay, who do we have next, Paul? Race number 5 will feature the next generation superstar, Antonio Bennett, along with Dave Miller of the Miller Traders, Ben Henderson, and Walter Gregson, aka Rover, who is the 2004 World Champion. Right now, Antonio Bennett and Walter Gregson are tied for the record for the number 2 seed, so let's see what happens here. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. And there goes Antonio and Rover both busting down the line. These two Chao are going neck to neck. They want to have the lead for the number 2 seed in the 2016 playoffs. Well, here they come, busting down the line. Right now, Huawei is in the lead, but Antonio Bennett is rapidly catching up to him. Who's gonna win this one? We'll find out soon enough, as the first superstar gets speed bus is number 1, who was going to rest, but he woke up immediately. And now Ben Henderson is heading for the water. Right now, number 7 is way behind, but number 2 is really way behind because he took a nap. As Ben Henderson takes the next speed bus, he is one of the best power strength Chao in the nation. Right now, I think he's going to wind up in about 4th place. Right now, numbers 2 and 8 are both heading for the water. What's going to happen now? Next speed bus we made by number 8, who's coexist in 6th place. And Dave Mills going to rest, but he took a shortcut. He has the lead. Can Antonio Bennett get back the lead? We'll find out soon enough. Next speed bus belongs to number 7, who's trying to catch up dearly for dear life. And back up in front, Antonio Bennett got back the lead from Dave Miller. Meanwhile, Multiple Grayson is trying to catch up in a hurry. As number 2 gets the next speed bus, and look at that, he moves up to the best position of the 4 Silver Chao. And Antonio is scoring the best. That means Dave Miller, Ben Henderson, and Rover will all be catching up to do. As we head back into number 2, he dominates over the 4 Silver Chao at the current moment. Right now, it is Rover, who's all 4 Chao heading for the water. Who's going to have command on the lead? We'll find out in just a matter of moments. First, let's head back to number 2. Once again, he's dominating over the 4 Silver Chao. Looks like number 7 won't be able to catch up to the other superstars in time. And Walter Grayson wins. So now he is the sole possession of the lead of the number 2 seed, as number 2 may once again forget about being tailgate here as he closes this one out with 4 consecutive speed busts. So Walter Grayson got the victory. That's right. We'll be halfway there with race number 6 when we come back. Okay, we'll be halfway there at the race number 6. That's right, Brandon. And for race number 6, we have the Steel Curtain, Aaron Miller, taking on Willingson, Carl Tanner, and Gary Coles. Alright, it's time for Phoenix to heat up as we roll on. Good luck to these 4 players on Survivor for next season, and please start the race. Here we go. Here comes the 4 Chao, busting down the line. They're approaching the first obstacle like always, the palm trees, where they bring down the coconut fruit. And here comes the fruit, shaking down like crazy. And it looks like Gary Coles is dancing. And there goes Aaron Miller and Carl Tanner. These 2 will be battling for the lead at the current moment. Right now, Aaron Miller is winning over Carl Tanner, as these 2 Chao are taking the bridges. And it looks like Gary Coles is flying like crazy, as number 8 takes the opening toss, and Gary Coles has took a shortcut. So now he will have command on the lead thanks to his shortcut. I think he's going to get an easy victory this time. Wow, Gary Coles actually took a shortcut. That's pretty amazing. Well, anyway, number 7 will have speed bus number 2 of this race in a 4-way battle for 2nd place. Right now, number 1 is singing the last place blues, ladies and gentlemen. He is all alone in last place. We are approaching the 1 minute mark, guys. Willingson will have the next command of the speed bus. Currently sits in 6th place. Right now, it is A.R. Miller and Carl Tanner who are battling for 2nd place. Over the 8 Chao at the current moment. And down goes A.R. Miller. Oh, he almost went off course. And oh, down goes Carl Tanner as well. As the next speed bus we made by number 2, who's trying to hold on Willingson for 6th place. Right now, number 1 is still way behind. He is way behind the pack. But I don't think we'll get any speed bus every now and then. Don't you think? Next speed bus belongs to Willingson, as he tries to catch up with the other superstars in a hurry. Right now, there goes Aaron Miller, and it looks like Aaron Miller is scoring the best. And Carl Tanner is scoring the best. As the next speed bus we made by number 1. But I think he's going to stay last place, don't you think? Anyway, Gary Coles wins with the shortcut. So Gary Coles adds another win on his board, as number 2 takes the next speed bus. As Aaron Miller pauses for a moment, I think number 2 went a little too far that time, don't you think? Anyway, Willingson is trying to catch up to the crowd. I think it's going to move on a couple of places because he's pretty good at flying. And it looks like number 1 will have another turn now. But he's still in last place. I don't think he'll catch up in a hurry. Gillico's got an easy victory on the pack. And his fans are smiling today. He stays glad to be back next season for Chao Racing 2016. Well, let's see how his rest of the season will fare after this. But right now he can celebrate. That's right, and now we're pushing halftime. We'll be right back with the second half after we have a look at this sponsored message. So, as you all know, next week is our annual Tournament of Champions. This year is being held in Toronto, Canada, and we will have 48 nations competing for the prize of their lives to become the next Supreme Champion of Chao Racing. So be sure to tune us next week, same time, same channel, for all the madness and excitement of the Tournament of Champions. But right now, let's head back to this week. And Paul's going to tell us all about the next race. That's right, race number 7 will feature Christian Einer of the Go-Getters, the 2015 senior class rookie Larry Monroe, Amir Jackson, and Lance Henderson. It's best of luck to these 4 players on their quest for victory. Let's make the second half more exciting than the first half. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Alright, here they come. And it looks like Lance Henderson is going to rest, so he will be all alone in last place, folks. Right now, Chris Schneider, Larry Monroe, and Amir Jackson are heading towards the front. Which one of them will gain control of the lead? We're about to find out. It looks like Amir Jackson will have control of the lead, following in a close second by Chris Schneider. Larry Monroe is right on his tail in third place. And what will they do? It looks like these 2 are heading for the bridges. As the first superstar gets beat to start of the second half, it's number 7 who was going to rest, but he woke up immediately. And now he's going to move on 1 place because number 8 is going to rest. So that means number 8 will be left behind in the crowd now. Number 8 is getting left behind. Who got speed bus number 2? It's number 1. That's who. Currently leaning over the 4th Stewart Chao at the current moment. Right now, Amir Jackson is in the lead about 4 superstars right now, with Chris Schneider coming in second. Wow, all 4 superstars are closing in on each other. And it is Lance Henderson who gets the next command speed bus. Now catching up to our leader, Amir Jackson. And back in the back, we have numbers 2 and 8 both battling for dear life. And it looks like number 1 pauses for a moment as the next BS we made by number 7. He was way behind, but he got back. And back up in front, Amir Jackson has some company. All 3 of his opponents are closing in on him. We'll find out which one will have control in a matter of moments. Next bus belongs to number 8, who really needs some catching up to do. And now he's trying to catch up in the game. Right now, number 7 has command over the 4th Chao at the current moment, and down goes someone. As number 8 gets back-to-back speed bus, and he was able to hold off number 7 for the best position on the 4th Super Chao. Right now, Chris Schneider should have this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen, as we head back into number 8. He did get a lot out of that one, but he is leading over the 4th Super Chao, and numbers 1 and 2 are both going to rest. As Chris Schneider of the Go-Getters gets an easy victory. And number 2 gets the next command on speed bus. Lance Henderson will come in second, and Larry Monroe will come in third. And that is going to do it right there. So the winner of this race is Chris Schneider of the Go-Getters. That's right, and we'll be right back with Tommy Days and Harold Miller when we come back. Okay, we're back with my commercial break, and who do we have next, Paul? Race number 8 will feature one half of our defending tag team champion of the Days, Bubba's Tommy Days, along with one half of our runner-up, Howard Miller of the Mill Traders. Tonight they will be joined by Daniel Heaton, the son of the license to drive Alvin Heaton, and Casey Raymondson of the Scholarship Buddies. Good luck to these 4 men on their quest for victory, And please start the race. Here we go. And it looks like Casey Williamson is going to rest along with number 1. So these two Chao will be left behind in the crowd. Right now it is the other 3 Chao who has control. And they're approaching the first obstacle of the course. That's the palm trees where they bring down that coconut-like fruit. And there goes Daniel Heater busting down the line. I think he will have the lead over the crowd. And who got the winning toss this time? It's number 7. As he leaves Casey Williamson and number 1 in the dust. Right now, these two Chao we had to catching up to do. And it looks like Howard Miller is going to rest. As Daniel Heaton, who took the water, takes speed bus number 2 of this race. And I think he should have the lead over the 4 Chao at the current moment. Yep, he should have the lead over the 4 Chao. And who got the next speed bus? We're about to find out right now. It's back to number 7. That's his second speed bus out of the race. Now currently sits in 5th place. Right now, Howard Miller is battling with numbers 1 and 2 in a freeway battle for dear life. And number 7 pauses for more as the next speed bus we made by Casey Williamson. Trying to catch up, he passes number 8 for 2nd place. Right now, it is Daniel Hinn who has a big lead over Casey Williamson right now. As Tommy Days, one half of our defending tag team champion of the Days Bros, takes the next speed bus. Currently sits in 3rd place behind Casey Williamson. Oh, and down goes someone. Wow, they didn't even move at all. Right now, the 4 Chao are closing in on each other. And who got the next speed bus? It's number 8, who leaves Howard Miller and the other 4 Chao in the dust. Right now, Daniel Heaton has reached the top of the wall. He's trying to hold off the lead from Casey Williamson. As Casey Williamson takes the next speed bus, he's trying to catch up to Daniel Heaton in a hurry. Can he make the pass, or will Daniel Heaton hold on? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, back in the back, it looks like Howard Miller is trying to hold off the other Chao in a hurry as he gets the next command speed bus, and he will pass number 8 because number 8 is going to rest. Right now, number 1 and number 7 are both getting left behind. As number 7 takes the next speed bus, Daniel Heaton holds out Casey Williamson easily to win the race. So he stays alive to be back next season for Chao Racing 2016. Great job! And we have just enough time for one more speed bus. It will be made by number 2. So if Daniel Heaton moves one step closer from earning a trip to be back next season. That's right. Coming up, we have Garrett Dayton Bainamo. But first, have a look at this. Well, we're just about to get things to the extreme. As race number 9 will feature what, Paul? Race number 9 will feature Garrett Dayton, the Gangnam Style Master, along with Aaron Holmes, Sam Jitters, and Frank Fernandaro. It's good luck to these 4 players on the quest for victory. Let's make this one a good one. Here we go. Let's rock this place. Alright, it looks like Frank Fernandaro scored the best. So let's watch Garrett, Aaron, and Sam. These 3 have the opening edge to start off the race. But who really will have command of the race? We'll find out after they shake down the food and after they eat it. Here comes the Chao. And it looks like Aaron Holmes is dancing. It looks like Garrett Dayton will have command of the lead. Right now, Sam Jones is right on his tail. Can he catch up to him in time? We'll find out soon enough. And look at that! The leader, Garrett Dayton, wins the opening toss. He wants to get back the win after last week's loss to F1 Kingsley. He wants to get the win back. Well, anyway, speed bus number 2 will be made by Aaron Holmes. And look at that. He has command of the lead. But how long will his lead will last? We'll find out in just a moment. Right on, number 7 and 8 are both getting left behind. And number 7 will win the next command speed bus. That means number 8 will be in dead meat here. I don't think number 8 will get any more speed bus every now and then. We passed the 1 minute mark as the next speed bus will be made by Frank Fernandaro, as all 4 of our channel are furiously catching up in a hurry. Right now, it is Aaron Holmes who has the lead on 4 Chao at the current moment, as Garrett Dayton gets the number 10. And now he is right on his tail with Aaron Holmes. Meanwhile, the 4 still and Chao are dominating in the back. Right now, number 2 has the lead over the 4 Silver Chao. As the next speed bus swing made by Sam Jitters. And now he's battling in the freeway battle for the lead with Garrett Dayton and Aaron Holmes. And down goes number 7. That's going to cause some serious damage. Anyway, next speed bus belongs to Frank Bonataro, and he can't forget about going west. He wants to catch up with the others in a hurry. Who will have the lead at the home stretch? We'll find out soon enough. First, let's head over to number 1. He also can't forget about going west, as now he's battling with number 7 for dear life. And back up at front, it looks like Garrett Dayton is going to hold off the crowd for the victory. So he's going to do the gun-up style. Garrett Dayton wins after last week's tough loss to F1 Kingsley. What a deal! And number 8 will wrap up the speed bus for the race. So Garrett Dayton came back from last week's loss and he's back in the hunt for the playoffs. That's right, and we'll be back with more. Do not go away! Alright, welcome back to Phoenix, Arizona. Still to come, we have a sizzling main event in which Steven Robinson looks for his second straight Superstar of the Week honors against 3 very tough opponents. That's very interesting, indeed, Brandon. But right now, let's head over to race number 10, which will feature Luke Green of Devil Mayhem, the Charge Slight Master Bill Fortin, OJ Upton or OG Upton, and Joe Rafferty of Hip Hop Dreams. Good luck to the 4 of you. Everyone is on the clock. And let's have a Chao race! Okay, here comes the Chao, busting down the line. And it looks like numbers 2 and number 8 are going west, so these 2 Chao will be left behind for dear life. And back up at front, the 4 Chao are shaking the palm trees to make the coconut fruit fall down. And it looks like Joe Rafferty and OJ Upton and Bill Fortin will have come in a battling for the lead. It's a freeway battle for the lead. It looks like Bill Fortin is heading for the water as the first Superstar gets beat is OJ Upton, or OJ Upton for short. Right now he's winning over Joe Rafferty over the bridges. Right now numbers 1 and 2 are both getting left behind. And number 2 taunts for a moment, and number 1 is going rest. So number 1 will be left behind the crowd, as speed bus number 2 will be made by Joe Rafferty. An easy third place right now. Right now Bill Fortin is in second place. And guess who took a shortcut? It's Luke Green. So I think he will have a big win tonight as we head back into Joe Rafferty, who continues to dominate third place over number 7 right now. Meanwhile, OJ Upton trying to catch up. He's currently in 5th place on the pack. As number 2 will get the next command speed bus. And now he's trying to hold on number 1 for dear life. Number 1 is in last place. He wants to get a couple of speed busts to get back in this one. But I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, and down goes number 8. That's going to cause serious damage. Who got the next speed bus? It is back to Joe Rafferty. That's his first speed bus of the race. And now he's catching up to Bill Fortin in second place. But I think Luke Green is going to celebrate an easy victory. He wants to make the playoff berth in the 2016 playoffs. When OJ Upton gets to number 10, that's his second speed bus on the race. And right now, number 1 continues to sing the last place blues. Now he's way, way behind. But the next speed bus will be made by number 7, who's catching up to OJ Upton and Joe Rafferty. As Luke Green tallies up a win on his scoreboard. That's 1 win closer to the 2016 playoffs for Luke Green of Devil Mayhem. And OJ Upton gets another turn. That's his first speed bus of the race. Right now, numbers 1 and 2 are both getting left behind and they're not catching up bit by bit. Not at all. As OJ Upton closes this one out with back-to-back speed bus. And that's going to do it. So Luke Green got the victory this time. That's right. And we'll be right back with Manuel Shante after the break. So stay tuned. We're just getting blazing hot. Well, we just have a couple more races left, but I think they'll be a sizzling hot, right, Paul? That's right. First, for race number 11, we have Ramon Shante, the Cowboy Benny Mullen, Kyle Leachman, and Alex Cartman. Let's see what happens here on this race. Everyone's on the clock and please start the race. Alright, here they come. And it looks like Alex Carmen is going to rest along with number 2. So these two Chao will be left behind in the pack. And right now, the other 3 Chao are both all heading into the coconuts. And right now they're going to eat the fruit. And it looks like all 3 of them are dancing. That means number 1 will have command on the lead. And number 8 is going to rest. And now number 7 is going to rest. Right now it is Alex Carmen who has the best position so far in 2nd place. And what will these Chao be doing? It looks like they're heading for the water as Kyle Richmond wins the winning toss this race. He's flying down like crazy, all like the other Chao. And speed bus number 2 will be made by number 8, who's trying to catch up in a hurry, and he tossed one moment. Right now, guess who's leading over the pack? It's the cowboy, Benny Moen. He wants to get the lead, and he wants to get back next season, but we'll find out soon enough. As we head back into number 8, he continues to dominate over the 4 sewer chart to cover it. Number 1 is way behind, but number 2 is way behind. We passed the 1 minute mark, and I don't think number 2 will get any speed bus every now and then. But he gets a speed bus, and now he's trying to catch up with number 1 in the battle for dear life. Meanwhile, back up in front, Benny Moen has a commanding lead on the 4 Chao. As the next speed bus will be made by Raven Marchante, who was going to rest for a while. And now he is catching up with the others in a hurry. Right now, numbers 1 and 2 are both getting left behind. And number 1 taunts. That means number 2 will have a command of 7th place. He has the lead for dear life as number 1 gets a turn now. And now he's catching up back to number 2. But this race is all about Benny Moen as he approaches the home stretch and into the go. As Kyle Richmond takes the next speed bus, it looks like Benny Moen's going to win this one. The cowboy does it again. Benny Moen gets an easy victory. Great job by Benny Moen. And we have just enough time for one more speed bus of the race, and it will be made by number 7, who currently sits in 6th place. And right now, number 2 and number 1 can't forget about this race. No way. Anyway, Benny Moen got the victory, and it's almost time for the main event. That's right. Can Steve Robinson do it again this week? We'll find out after the break. Alright, it is time for Week 22's main event, and then we'll be heading straight to Toronto for the 2015 Chao Racing Tournament of Champions. That's right, and for this week's main event, we have our returning champion Steven Robinson, along with Jason Fowles, the Harlem Master F.I. Kingsley, and Robert Simon. And this week's main event is sponsored by Bank of America. We hope you have a safe deposit on your banking account for Santa Claus. Bank of America salutes happy holidays for the best of the holiday season. Alright, let's see if Steven Robinson can do it again this week. The players are lined up and ready to go, so without further ado, let's have a Chao race! Alright, here they come. And it looks like F.I. Kingsley and Robert Simon are going west. And Steven Robinson is running wild down the aisles. He has an opening edge right now. But right now he's dancing to the beat. But I think he'll still have the lead over the 4 Chao at the current moment. Yep. Steven Robinson is gone. I don't think anyone can catch up to Steven Robinson in a hurry. Will we see a comeback here? We'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar gets speed bus on Week 22's main event presented by Bank of America is the Harlem Master F.I. Kingsley. And he's flying down the aisles. He's flying like crazy. Right now, number 8 is getting left behind in the crowd. Who got the next speed bus? As number 8 sinks the last place blues, it is number 1, that's Sue. And he's leaving number 8 in dear life. And F.I. Kingsley has took a shortcut. I think he might have an upset over Steven Robinson. We'll find out soon enough. As we pass the 1 minute mark, the next speed bus will be made by number 7, who's trying to find out number 1 for 6th place. Steven Robinson is in shock. he wants to get a second straight Superstar of the Week honors, but he might not because F1 Kingsway has to take a shortcut. Well, anyway, who got the next speed race? It's Robert Simon, who's battling Jason Fowles for third place on the pack. Right now, F1 Kingsway trying to defend the lead over Steven Robinson. Here comes Steven Robinson, trying to make one last effort to stay alive. As number 8 will get another speed bus. And right now, he's almost in last place. Right now, Steven Robinson is on his tail. But I think F1 Kingsway is going to give him some room to win this one. Next bus belongs to Robert Simon, who's easily handling a third place. And it looks like F1 Kingsway is going to win this one. Yep. F1 Kingsway wins. Number 8 Speedless was just too late. And he scored us. Right now, numbers 1 and 7 are battling for 6th place. Steven Robinson came in a disappointing 2nd. And it looks like Robert Simon's going to come in 3rd place. As number 8 will close this one out with that Speedless. But I don't think he got all in on that one. He's going to retain last place, folks. And that's going to do it for week 22 here in Phoenix, Arizona. So this week's Superstar of the Week is F1 Kingsway, the Harlem Shake Master. That's right, everyone's doing Harlem Shake Master today, and we are back to wrap it all up after the break. Well, we'd like to congratulate F1 Kingsway for earning his 2nd Superstar of the Week honors, thanks to his incredible shortcut to beat Steven Robinson this week. Well, I think it's time we head over to Toronto, Canada for 2015 Tournament Champions, right, Paul? That's right, next week we're having our 2015 Chao Racing Tournament Champions in Toronto, Canada, with 48 nations, including us, the USA, and the hosting nation, Canada, look to become the next Supreme Champion of the Chao Racing universe. We're always been playing our assignments, so be sure to stay tuned for more exciting action. Okay, Brandon. Well, that's it here at Phoenix, Arizona. Thanks to everyone who participated in the audience with us, and we hope to see you again real soon. And we're hoping to see you at the Tournament Champions on TV. So until then, this is Brandon Channing signing off. Keep on smiling, and we'll see you for the Tournament Champions next week. So long, everybody. This is Paul Sycamore signing off. Join us next week for the annual event of the year, the 2015 Chao Racing Tournament Champions. Same time, same channel, right here on Chao Racing. See you then.